Right, so in this video I'll be showing you how to download and install iverilog and GTKWave to simulate your verilog files. So this is one of the simpler ways to uh, run verilog simulations on your laptop. So to download iverilog, just type in iverilog download in your browser. So the first link that shows up, which is this link, which is blair.org/icarus. So from here you'll be able to download the binary for most of the common operating systems. So I'll just download the one for Windows. It's done downloading, just click to run the file. This download will also include GTKWave, so this is the only download that you'll have to do. Uh, so let's run and the installer will pop up. So first you'll have to accept this and then go next. Do install both of these. Next, and make sure you check this add executable folders to the user path checkbox, as that will be useful while using iverilog with other text editors like VS Code. So choose install and let's wait for this to run. Yeah, so now that iverilog has finished downloading and installing, we can click finish here. To make sure that it has installed correctly, open up command prompt and then type iverilog, uh, and then as long as it doesn't throw an error, you're probably okay. Also run GTKWave once and make sure that the GTKWave window comes up. Yeah, there you go. So it's loaded up and working properly. So now we'll simulate our first Verilog file using iverilog. The good thing about iverilog is that it has a few good extensions for VS Code. So the text editor that I'll be using is VS Code. You could do this on anyone, but I'll show you a few good features about using VS Code. So once you open VS Code and go to extensions, just search for Verilog, and you're looking for the one that is this one. So it's the one by Leaf V Maple, and it has 20,000 downloads. So as you can see here, it has the feature to run the code using Icarus Verilog directly. So let's install this and then open up a new file. Let's call it xor.v, as we'll be simulating an XOR gate. So this video is not focused on the code aspect. It's just to get you familiarized with the iverilog running flow, if we can call it that. So let's just open up a new module. Let's call it xor_gate. There'll be an input A and an input input B and an output, let's call it out. All right, so we have to give a semicolon here and then also an end module here. Let's pretty it up a little bit. So it's quite simple. All we have to do is assign out equals A, and this is the symbol for XOR B. So that's all. That's our code. So if you see here, because of the extension that we installed, we can just click this green icon here and it will run our code. So here we go. You see, done, exit with code equal to 0 in point something seconds. So that's it. So once we have our XOR gate, we can write a test bench for it to see if it actually works. So you could write the test bench in the same file or another file. We will make a new file here called xor_tb.e. So the test bench is also written as a module. So let's make a module xor_tb. We don't need to give inputs and outputs here. And also end module. And then the inputs we will go with reg. So let's move this to the side there. Reg A B, and the output will give it as a wire out. Once we have done that, we'll then instantiate the XOR gate. We can do it by giving the module name and then the gate name. Let's call it G1. And then there's a few ways of doing this, but we'll be doing this in a very simple way. We have to give the inputs and outputs in the order that's mentioned here. So A, B, and out. And that's it. Then we'll give the initial statement, begin and end. Let's give a equals 0, b equals 0, then wait for 10 units of time, and a equals 0, b equals 1, wait for 10. This will also have a semicolon. A equals 1, b equals 0, wait for 10, and then a equals 1, b equals 1, and wait for 10 seconds. What we also have to do is, in the beginning of the initial statement, we have to give $style down file xor underscore tb dot vcd. This is for iverilog. Dump vars 0 comma xor underscore tb. So that's it. Let's run this file. XOR gate. Oh yeah. We have to include the file, this file in the test bench. Yeah, I think this will work now. Yep, there you go. It worked. Now we want to view our simulated results in a waveform. So all we have to do is go to terminal here and then type in GTKWave. That will open up the GTKWave window. So you have to click on the ellipsis here, go to file, open new tab, and then open our VCD file that we created here. So once we open that, you can click on this to see all the signals. Let's click on A and then control click on B and out, and then go to insert. So when A equal to 0 and B equal to 0, we have output equal to 0 as we expect from an XOR gate. And then when A equal to 0 and B equal to 1, we have output equal to 1. And then when A equal to 1, B equal to 0, we still have output equal to 1. And then when both are 1, then the output falls to 0. So yeah, that's how you run your verilog files using iverilog and then view the results using GTKWave. Thank you.